Spending time outside in natural areas with children can not only be a lot of fun, but it can also have enormous benefits for their development. And here in southeast Queensland, particularly on the Gold Coast, we have got so many beautiful places that we can go and take these children. So when you head out on your next outing, what are some of the ways you can really get the children in your care to engage with the natural environment that you're visiting? My name's Dion, and I work for Natura Education as an educator and an environmental scientist. And today I'd like to share with you 5 simple but very effective tips that you can use the next time you go out with your children so that they can really get the most out of their experience while out there in and amongst nature. Okay, so tip 1, it's as easy as using the senses. Really get those children out there seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling the environment that they're in. Get them to take a moment to close their eyes and really listen for what they can hear around them. Is it the sound of the water in the stream, or simply the wind in the trees, or some new and amazing bird that they've never heard before? Get them to go and touch the natural surfaces, the barks of the trees, the beautiful stones they might find in the river. You will find that very quickly the children will be completely engaged in what they are doing and are really connecting with the environment that they're visiting. My second tip is something that I really love doing with my own children, and it's all about encouraging their sense of wonder and imagination. It really doesn't take much to spark that imagination when you start to look around a beautiful natural forest or a creek bed. Start asking them who they think lives there. What might live underneath that rock? Are there fairies living in amongst the trees? The children absolutely love this, and their imaginations will completely take flight. My third tip is all about taking the time to stop and look a little bit more closely. Okay, you might want to get all the way through that bushwalk, but take your time. Take a moment to stop with the children. Have a close look at the beautiful patterns in a simple leaf, or moss growing over a stone, or even better, lift that stone. Have a look underneath it. Who's living there? The children love this, and it really sparks their curiosity. Tip 4 is all about being creative in nature. Nature provides us with a beautiful palette of colours and objects and textures. Sit down with the children and ask them what sort of a picture can they create with the things that they've found. You will be blown away by the beautiful little artworks that they can come up with just by sitting still, having a look around and using the wonderful objects that they find. So my last tip, it's all about taking the time with your children to be still. Okay, being out in nature is the perfect place to do this. And really, even with those most active of children, you will find that you'll be amazed at their ability to sit and just take in the environment around them. Encourage them to be quiet. Encourage them to listen. Encourage them to actually feel and enjoy and experience the environment that they're in, particularly if it's so much different to what they're used to in their day-to-day lives. It is such an enriching experience, not only for them, but also for you as their parent or carer. Well, I hope that you might have found some of those tips helpful and that you might be able to keep them in mind the next time you take your children or the children in your care for an outing, whether it be a long day outing to one of our beautiful national parks or even just a small foray into the backyard or to the local park. The children will really amaze you at the sorts of things that they come up with, and I'm sure you will have a wonderful time, not just the children but yourself included. If you would like to learn more about the many benefits of children spending time in nature, not only for the experiences they can have, but all the benefits and all the things that they can learn, then please take a moment to explore our website. We're always adding new information, resources and tips just like this to help you to make the most of that special time that you spend with your children, particularly when it's in such a beautiful area. Thanks, guys.